It's your girl Omega, and I'm always bringing that truth. You know how I do. Make sure you guys are putting hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley 2023 in the comment section. As you guys come into the room, I have a testimony. I have a testimony. First, let's give Ashe to the divine infinite all. Let's give Ashe to our warriors that are in the upright. Let's give Ashe to our most beautiful and precious Santissima Morte. We're going to give her triple, double, a million gazillion Ashes. Okay. And then we also like to give Ashe to all of our ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits, known and unknown, I mean as well. We want to give Ashe to Papa Legba. We want to give Ashe to Ogun, Mama Marie Laveau, all of the divine holy angels, everyone. Okay. So y'all know I was on hiatus or whatever, my little sabbatical, and I went out into the woods and I grounded myself and everything. So yeah, I was gonna wait to even tell you guys anything. Grand evening. Oh my God, girl, you're not gonna believe what just happened to me. Okay, so I was going to like wait to put together a video of everything, and then I was gonna tell you guys like what I was actually doing or whatever. So I was able to make my way, and I have pictures and everything, so I hope you guys are ready for that. But I was able to make my way to the Atlanta Police Department and the Missing Center for Exploited Children to give my DNA to the proper authorities this week. So we did that. The proper authorities do have my DNA now to test the mother of Alicia Smiley. So that is great. And after we did that, I was so excited. I'm like, yes, I made it. I made it down there. And I'm like, even if these people kill me, they still want to jail because they have my DNA now. And they're going to be able to match it to the missing child, Alicia Smiley, because that's me. And even if they do try to kill me, no matter what happens to me, they'll still end up in jail because they do have my DNA, right? So we finally got the DNA to the proper authorities. It is going to take way longer. During the video where you guys seen the family had made contact with me, the reason why I wanted to go on Steve Wilkos is because it was a 48-hour turnaround. Okay, guys, 48-hour turnaround to find out whether or not this is really my mother or not. And then the way that I did it through the missing children's and exploited people's children or whatever, it's going to take quite a while because it's forensics, right? So, and it's a crime that was committed. So that's going to take quite a while. We pray that the Spirit expedite that. But anyways, that's not why I'm here. I just wanted to make that known to you guys. That was going to be my surprise on the video of my sabbatical, that I did get my DNA to the proper authorities on my own without any help from the family of the Smileys or any help from anyone. I was able to do that on my own. But really what just happened, y'all, what just happened? What just happened was is that we was on the highway and we was in a car and I'm traveling. Well, I was traveling. I'm not traveling anymore. But I was traveling and Santa Muerte was in the front seat and I'm in the passenger seat and whoever's driving is driving. Santa Muerte's in between us and we have our children in the back of the car. And the car ends up flipping. It flipped, I want to say 3 to 6 times. We got different answers from everybody. It was like 8 people in the car. So finally, yes, you guys are going to get the truth. Whether I'm dead or alive, you guys will get the truth about Alicia Smiley and what these people have done to me. And I just want to make it clear, because I know that the Smiley family is watching my videos and so is the ops or whatever. I'm perfectly content with not being involved with anybody in that family, okay? Anybody in that family. I'm contented. Y'all been watching me for 6 years now, do everything on my own. But the car that I was just in, it flipped, okay? Between 3 and 6 times. I'm not quite sure. There was no way that I should have survived that. There was no way that anybody in the car should have survived it. And the car ends up flipping. And I had my seatbelt on. Y'all wear y'all seatbelt. My injuries are from the seatbelt, y'all. I'm like really bruised up. Girl, they cut off my clothes. They cut off my drawers. Like when I got to the hospital, they cut off everything. My injuries are minor. I'm not in the hospital. I was only in the hospital probably like 2 hours and I'm just chilling at a hotel. But I do have some injuries, but it's they're minor. My face is still good. I had a bump on my head, but that's went down by now. My cheek's a little swollen. My hand is like I'll show y'all my hand, but it's wrapped up, so y'all ain't gonna be able to. But this part of my hand right here, you guys see that hump? It's open. And I brought all my nails off, y'all. All of that or whatever. But I still look good. I don't really have any visible marks on me or anything like that. But when the car had flipped over, I'm taking my seatbelt off. I'm checking on keys, making sure all the keys is okay. And I'm trying to get out of the car so that we can start pulling, babies out of the car. Make sure everybody alive and making sure everybody is okay. They really be trying to kill a motherfucker before the information come out, but I'm still alive. Like, I don't give a fuck. Your car accident magic did not work because I'm still here. But I know it was nothing but Santa Muerte that saved the lives of everyone in the car today. Because if you would have seen the car, it's total. If you would have seen the car that I was in, there's no way that I should walk out. I should still be in the hospital right now. I'm not. Everybody survived. I have the most injuries out of everyone. I have the most injuries out of everyone. And my injuries are minor, which is why I'm not in the hospital. My hand is cut the fuck open. Both of my hands are cut open. And that's all bandaged up. And I did end up having to get a tetanus shot because there was some dirt inside of my wounds that they could not get out without having to scrape some shit up. So, yeah, when I started to get myself out of the car, I'm trying to climb out of the window. There was these two black men. They were like angels, you guys. There was two black men, and one of them just pulled me out the car. He just pulled me out the wreckage and laid me down on the side of the highway. And we started pulling my kids and pulling, my people's kids out the car and shit. Nobody was injured. Nobody was hurt. I mean, I'm the one who's most injured, but nobody was hurt. Nobody was dead. But I promise y'all, everybody was at the right place at the right time. There was these two black men. They came up, pulled me out of the car. They started pulling the kids out of the car, started pulling everybody out of the car. And then there was this white woman. There was a nurse, y'all, on scene. Spirit put these people in place to make sure that we were going to, all be okay and that we were all going to survive. Now, I was a little shook when I got to the hospital because, like I said, they would not let me not refuse treatment. And I'm like, I'm not going to no hospital because I'm in a state that I've never been in. I'm not going to tell y'all what state I'm in right now, but I'm in a state that I've never been in. And I don't want to go to no hospital because I know how they are with chosen ones in hospitals and shit like that. But they didn't give me an option. So when I get into the hospital room, of course I'm in shock and shit. They cut off my drawers, y'all, my fucking clothes, everything. My outfit was really cute too. So now I'm wearing this outfit that does not match, and I got my little house shoes, my little hospital booties on, and some stretch pants. I look crazy, y'all, but I'm okay though, you guys. And Spirit's not gonna let me die, apparently, because they keep trying to kill me, and I'm not dead. It just doesn't work. I think I've defeated that, and I'm just gonna be honest with you. It just does not work. But I just wish that you could have seen that car. I don't have any pictures of it, but I'm sure I'll get some pictures of the car that I was just pulled from and my children were pulled from. And, my sister, I'm going to say my sister, she was pulled from. And we all right, y'all. We are all right. But that was the surprise, y'all. The surprise which was the sabbatical that I had put together. And I can't wait to show you guys, even though this just happened, I don't even give a fuck. I had so much fun, y'all. Just grounding myself and all of those things. You know what I'm saying? And wear y'all fucking seatbelt. Wear your fucking seatbelts. Okay? Because I feel like even though I was injured by the seatbelt, it's what saved my life as well. Santa Muerte Black Robe, which is actually the angel of death, she kept everybody in that car. She's actually fucked up. I'm finna show y'all Santa Muerte. I took a picture. Let me show y'all Santa Muerte. Poor baby. Oh, Lord. Look at my baby. Look at my baby, y'all. Look at my Santa Muerte. Oh, God. Look at my Santa Muerte, y'all. Woo. She took that death energy, boy. Look, her arm is missing. It's the same arm that I fucked up. It's the exact same arm. So I'm going to assume that I was supposed to lose my arm or break my arm or something. But this arm on her is gone. Her arm is gone. And that's the arm on me that's fucked up, that's bruised up and shit. Hold on. So, yeah. And then look, let me show you the jacket that Spirit gave me. That the hospital gave me. Y'all see that? Can y'all see that? This is the jacket that the hospital gave me after they cut off my clothes and shit. God Spirit. Look at that. God Spirit. This is the fucking jacket they gave me after they cut my clothes off and shit. So yeah, apparently I do have spirit because that's the jacket that they gave me. Yeah, she said she took all that to protect y'all. Yeah, she did. She's looking pretty mangled, y'all. My Santa Muerte, she took the brunt of it, and she's looking pretty fucking mangled right now. And yes, they did give me this jacket that says God Spirit. Damn right I got spirit. But yeah, you guys, so it just is what it is. You said I just got into an accident today myself. Wow. There was a lot of that energy though. It was like I think it was 2 days ago. We were on sabbatical and we were grounded and we were healing and stuff like that. We had ran to go get I think we went to go get some ice because, we were in the middle of the woods and shit. So we went to go get some ice and we were on a country back road and, you can't really see. They don't have streetlights and shit like that. There was a car that just came out of nowhere and was like right in front of us and almost smacked head on into us. And we ended up just turning around because, Santa Muerte be speaking and shit. So Santa Muerte, turned us around and was like, you sit your ass here until I tell you to move or whatever. And we listened to her and we didn't end up in a car accident or anything like that. But we did do like all of our car accident, magic car accident, protection spells and all that other shit. We did all that, and it worked because we're not dead. The car is gone, but it's all good. We escaped with our lives, Now you said, we got spirits. Yes, we do. We got spirit. How about you? I know that's right. Saturday morning, the apartment complex I'm staying in burned down. God damn. I'm telling you, I've been seeing bad car accidents last week and last week and a half. Every time I left my house or was heading back, what is going on? I have no idea. But I told y'all that the energies are getting thick and the shit is getting heavy. And I already know what the situation was with me. As I explained, I was going to go offer my DNA to the Atlanta Police Department. So that's why, motherfuckers want to kill you before you can actually get to that point. But it was already done. So, the car accident magic, it really didn't, it was too late. Even if I would have died just a second ago, they still would have already got my DNA for Alicia Smiley. And it would have been right after I had already given them the DNA. So, like I said, these people still would go to jail even if I would have just died 2 hours ago, which was a very real possibility 2 hours ago. Y'all should have heard me out on that highway praising God. Okay, y'all should have heard me out on that highway screaming at the top of my lungs to the divine infinite all and my most beautiful and precious Santissima Muerte, thanking them. And there was people there and they were around and they were praying with me, And there was a nurse there and she was willing to help me and stabilize and make sure I was okay and everything, So that's my testimony. I'm going to keep on trucking. I mean, to my ops and my enemies or whatever, there's really nothing y'all can do at this point. Like I said, even if I don't get an opportunity to testify or whatever, my DNA is in and it's going to match Alicia Smiley. And y'all are going to jail, whether I'm here to see it or looking at it from the other side. Either way it go, arrest will be made in the Alicia Smiley case. So you don't have to worry about any of that because the DNA has reached where it's supposed to go. And I had all of that for you guys in video and everything. I got to seal the evidence bag myself. I got to initial the evidence bag. The officers had gloves on, so their DNAs were not mixed with my DNA when that was done, So it is what it is. She said, we need you, Sister Soldier. I know that's right. And I was just talking to Santa Muerte after I had talked to the detectives for the case in Atlanta. I took some pictures outside of the police department. Y'all, they are so ratchet. I don't care. I do not care. Throwing up the horns, bent over backwards, get the leg up, all that. Okay. But that was for the end of the video. But I'm still going to put the video together for you guys because I really did have a good time despite what just happened. And I'm just grateful, to be alive and experience, some more, be here to continue to guide my tribe and continue to lead my peoples or whatever. But God is real. The holy angel of death is real. And if it's not your time to go, you ain't going nowhere. Okay. So just keep that in mind, tribe. Everything's all right. I'm going to do a reading later, even though I was just in this fucking major fucking car wreck. I'm going to do a reading later. Like I said, the only thing that's really messed up is my arm, the arm that Santa Muerte lost. But like I said, that's a spiritual sign. Her arm is completely gone. And I believe that I was supposed to lose my arm, but instead it's all beat up and bruised up and cut open and shit. But I didn't lose it. She lost hers. So she's good. And I did have like a minor little head injury. And then y'all see Santa Muerte is fucked up. Her head is fucked up, y'all. I'm gonna get her back together though. So after I got out of the hospital, I got her we went and got her some offerings and shit like that and everything. And we're gonna set her up tonight and we're gonna give her some offerings. Everybody was like, sober. So nobody was like under the influence of anything or anything like that. Everybody was sober. Ain't nobody go to jail. Ain't nobody get no tickets. It was literally just an accident that happened and the car flipped between 3 and 6 times and it was totaled. But you said got to get her back together. Yeah, get her back together. Hold on, that door. Yeah, we got to get her back together, and we're definitely going to get her back together. We've already got her set up for some offerings. She looked pretty hurt and mangled. And worst case scenario, I'm just going to have to get another house for her spirit to reside, because if I can't get her her arm back after we go to the tow yard, then I'm just going to have to find another house for Santa Muerte. But she's still in that statue as far as I know. She's still in there. Well, she is, because she was talking. She was basically saying, like, nobody's going to be separated. Nobody's going to die. Nobody. I started calling her. Like, I remember in the car, like, it was like a movie. Like, you know how they put the cameras in the car? And then you see everything, like, going around the car, like the glass and shit like that. My eyes was open for that. And I remember calling her name, calling Santa Muerte. And I remember her saying, nobody's going to die. Everybody's going to be fine. Like, I remember her saying, I got you. And then the next thing I know, people was pulling us out of the car. And everybody was fine, just like she promised. And she was fucked up. Like I said, I'm the one who has the most injuries, but they're not injuries, like, at all. They're not. It's like I said, I had to get a tetanus shot because there was some dirt. Of course, we were in the grass. There was some dirt that got into my wounds that they couldn't scrape out without basically causing more damage. So they just cleaned it as much as they could and then gave me a tetanus shot, and then I'm on my way. But I am going to go live a little later, you guys. If you guys would like to, hear me and whatever, tune in. I just wanted to share my testimony with you guys and let you guys know that God is real. And if you're a chosen one, you are highly protected no matter what. You could be right there in the midst of a situation in which you could die, and Spirit is going to come through and stop it. Okay, so you don't have to fear anything. You don't have to. I wasn't even scared. Like, I'm telling you, I was not even scared. I was more scared after the fact than during, and my eyes were open. Okay. I was more scared after the fact than during, because I was like, okay, who's dead? Who's alive? You know what I'm saying? And nobody was dead. 1717. Everybody was alive. The only thing that was lost was something that was material, and it can be regained. So, yeah, I get to spend more time with my tribe, and the DNA is in, you guys. So gang. I will be back with you guys later on. I am going to take a hot shower, probably smoke some. And then I'm going to do it live. I'm just going to keep on working, because there's no reason for me to sit back and lay down. I'm not really that hurt bad. I mean, my arm hurts. My face still really doesn't hurt anymore or anything like that. My face ain't fucked up at all, y'all. At all. It's probably my cheek probably a little bit swollen, because I think I may have hit my head on something. But, everything is okay and all is well. So I'll see y'all in a little bit. Let me get myself together. And I'm gonna see y'all in a little bit. I'm mad about that outfit, y'all. I am not lying. That was my favorite. Like, it was like, you know how you get them high-waisted pants? Because some of us have kids, so we have stretch marks, and our stretch marks be like a little low or whatever. So we get these high-waisted pants that shows just a little bit of midriff. So it looks like, our stomachs are pretty. My stomach is still pretty with my stretch marks, but they cut my fucking jeans off and shit, man. That shit pissed me off. But anyways, I love you guys so much. I'll be back with you guys later. Truth gang. God is real. Santa Muerte is real. The Loas are real. The angels are real. Ashe, gang. I'm out this bitch.